Hello there, and welcome to Simple Guy Videos. Today, I have another Remnant 2 video for you. This will be the first of a few build videos, and I decided to start with a fun, location-themed build meant for normal difficulty. I present the yaesha build. This build is using only items that can be found on yaesha. I'll be using this character to make a more fleshed out build later, but for now, let's take a look at the yaesha build. The archetypes for this build are Invader in the Prime slot and Hunter, both at level 10. For the skills, we're using Wormhole and Hunter's Shroud. These two skills can be used both offensively and to escape sticky situations. They both also give us a damage bonus, letting us hit enemies for some really nice damage. Next is the armor. We're wearing the full Red Widow set. This set can be found in the Lament dungeon, requiring a key and puzzle completion. With the key in hand, you must walk over some invisible platforms to get to the locked door. Once inside, there is an illusionary wall to the left. Follow the path until you reach the armor set. For the long gun slot, we'll be using the Sagittarius bow. This can be found in the Cathedral of Omens dungeon. The only thing in this dungeon is a puzzle that can give various rewards, depending on how you complete it. To get the bow, if you treat the entrance as south, turn the triangle so it is pointing southwest. Then rotate the circles to the flat side of the triangle. Next, rotate the symbols so that the death and moon symbols are on the southwest side. They should be the only symbols not in a circle. Sagittarius should then rise from the center of the puzzle. As a bow, Sagittarius has 3 firing options. You can tap the trigger for a fairly quick, lower damage shot, which is useful for dealing with smaller, quick enemies. You can charge the bow, either fully or partially, to get a higher damage shot. But to get the highest damage out of your bow, you need to perform what is referred to as a perfect release. What this entails is releasing your shot as soon as it hits max charge. You'll know you did it right because you'll get a sound effect and your reticle will expand when firing. Sagittarius is also a special weapon, meaning it comes with a built-in weapon mod. The weapon mod reads, fires a powerful arrow which opens a 10.5 meter portal that rains down star fragments. This mod gives us some nice AoE to help deal with packs of enemies. In our melee slot, we're using the Krell Axe. This melee weapon can be thrown with the charge attack and deals shock damage while applying overload when thrown. You will find this in Endira's End. At the end of this dungeon, you'll find a small room with a ring in it. This is actually the start of a pressure plate puzzle, with a few items to collect as you complete it, including this axe and the pulsing relic behind an illusionary wall at the end. I'm also using this relic, but you can stick to the default if you'd like. To complete the puzzle and acquire all the items, follow this path. Enter the first room, then go right, left 2 times, right 5 times, left, right 2 times, forward 2 times, right, forward. At the end, you will come to a room with a chest to your right, and the illusionary wall is to your left. In our handgun slot, we'll be using the bolt driver. To get this hidden weapon, you need to have the Ravager boss tile set. You will then progress until you get the water harp working. Once you do, enter in the secret song. When interacting with the harp, consider the symbols from left to right, 1 through 5. You then raise the correct peg, then move down to the next row. The combination for the secret is 1 4 0 2 5 0 3 0. After inputting the combination, pull the lever to your left and let the song play. Turn around so that you are facing away from the harp. You will find a raised pedestal on your left with the bolt driver in it. This weapon requires you to charge by holding the trigger, and it will fire 3 rounds. Continuing to hold the trigger will repeat the charge and fire cycle. The mod I chose for this one is the Rotted Arrow. Another good option is Tremor. They can be found by beating the bosses Shrewd and Mother Mind, respectively. Next up is Rings and Amulet. This is your choice and will really depend on what you find and how many rerolls you want to do. I did quite a few rerolls for this and really got sick of yaesha. So I just chose things from what I had and moved on. For the amulet, I'm using Matriarch's Insignia, which increases melee damage by 35% and causes successful melee attacks to restore 10 stamina. I went with this to help keep the axe useful. Ring 1 is the Heart of the Wolf, increasing max stamina and move speed. Ring 2 is Stone of Balance, giving a 7% damage bonus. Ring 3 is the Archer's Crest, increasing projectile speed and decreasing weapon charge time. Ring 4 is the Wax Sealed Ring, giving us a stacking damage bonus on kill. Last is the traits. For these, it's also up to you. You will have Untouchable and Longshot from the archetypes, and from there I went with Vigor, Endurance, Spirit, Expertise, Amplitude, and Barkskin. The traits you have access to will depend on the areas you get during your playthrough and how many rerolls you want to do. Well, there you have it, the yaesha build. This build was fun to put together and presents a fun playstyle that makes you feel a bit like Legolas. You are a little squishy with under 100 armor, but you have longer evade windows and your skills can help you avoid damage as well as increase your own. Thank you for coming to the channel. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment. I'll have more Remnant 2 build videos coming soon, so stay tuned for more Simple Guy videos. Bye for now.